Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for joining me once again. As always, my name is General Confusion, and this is Ultimate General Civil War. So, we just finished the Battle of First Winchester. I've gone through and I've rebuilt my army. Siegfried, Kemper, and Harker, I've reinforced just a little bit. These are my veteran units. Barnes, I've also reinforced just a little bit. My other units I've brought back up to full strength. I bought a couple more guns. It's 3:30 in the morning right now. I can't talk very well. And I have also recruited 2 new infantry brigades for 2nd Corps. And that is all my recruits. I have 55 reputation right now. I could get 3,500 more recruits, or I could get a bunch of 1853 rifles. I'm not going to do either of those things. I'm going to keep my reputation. I have $36,000 though. So what I am going to do is go into the armory and see what guns I can buy. I have a few 41 Mississippis, I have a few Lawrences, I have a few Springfield 1855s. There aren't many more 1855s available. No Harper's Ferry, no Richmonds available. It must be too early in the war. The production started in 1861, it says. Anyway. Lawrences. Can I get enough Lawrences to equip an entire new brigade with them? Almost. That'll be 1,900 something Lawrences. You know what? I'm gonna do it. This might be a stupid waste of money, but I'm gonna do it. Now, Siegfried has the Lawrence. Kemper has the 1841 Mississippi. Let me look at the Lawrence in comparison. So, damage 11.5, 340, 40 fire rate, 75 accuracy. Whereas the 1841 Mississippi has, well, 12.5, 300, 39, so less range, a little less fire rate, and way less accuracy. So yes, I'm going to give him the Lawrence. And then Harker has the 1841, and we can give Barnes, possibly we can give Barnes the 1841? I don't have enough money to give Barnes the 1841. So, okay, let's check out the next battle. We're just gonna spend the rest of our money giving some supplies to 2nd Corps in case we need to use them. So, we're moving on in the Shenandoah Valley campaign. Historically, this was General Stonewall Jackson who was doing this, and the purpose of this campaign was to draw Union forces away from Richmond and prevent them from reinforcing McClellan during his James River Peninsula campaign. Of course, being afraid of McClellan turned out to not be something the CSA needed to do, but they didn't know that at the time, so they can be forgiven for it. So, we're moving on to the Battle of Cross Keys. Cross Keys and Port Republic happened very, very shortly, one after another. They were sort of these were the crowning battles of the Shenandoah Valley campaign, the ending battles after which Jackson marched his army back to Richmond to join up with Lee for the 7 days. So, the Union keeps sending more troops to deal with our moves through the Shenandoah Valley. Our signal station on Massanutten that monitors Union progress reported 2 Union columns converging on your position under the command of General Fremont. The army of General Fremont, or Fremont, I'm not sure, I'll call him Fremont. The army of General Fremont is marching on Valley Pike. Advance your force at Cross Keys and stop him. So this is a slightly more valuable battle than last time. Okay, so we get 10 brigades to deploy at the start of the battle. So, 2nd Corps still isn't quite up to snuff, so we will deploy 1st Corps. And let's go. The Federal brigades come into line and soon will attack your position. Mill Creek offers a good defensive position to repel the Yankees. Your main objective is to hold this passage, and the other one located southwards. Okay, so we're going to be stretched thin with only 10 brigades. Might have to use a lot of skirmishers on this battle just to hold territory. You should expect superior forces, so use the terrain to your benefit to withstand the assault. Good luck, General. Oh, this time they tell me I have to expect superior forces. Last time they told me I outnumbered the guy, and he actually had me by like 3-2. I'm still salty about that. In any case. So, what have we got? We've got Siegfried. Down here, I think, might be where I need to be most worried, especially with this bridge. Up here, they're going to have to cross the river to get at me. It'll be hard. They'll have trouble there. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we take 1st Division. So we have Siegfried. Come on. Parker. We take a couple of brigades and we put them down south. With Frank. Come here, Frank. Come here, Frank. With Frank and Harland supporting. Devon's Cabell. I had to replace literally 1,000 men out of Devon's brigade. They got chewed up last battle. Then we're going to put Barnes. In the center, we'll have Barnes and Devon's, just for numbers. Devon's isn't bad. Well, actually, after replacing all those troops, Cabell is better than Devon's, so we'll put Cabell in the center. We'll put Devon's way up here. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'll have Devon's and Kemper in the north. I'm going to get rid of Statham, because I want... what kind of artillery is this? I want these Napoleons. I want post. So we're going to have our 3 artillery batteries spread out. 1 on each side, basically. And our general and our supply wagon will kind of be in this-ish area. So I'm going to have 1 force down here, guarding this area and the bridge. 1 force here, sort of here-ish, in the woods, guarding this section of the river. And 1 force up here, guarding the flank. Probably, actually, I'm just going to have Devon's up here alone. Kemper will be more southy, because this area is going to kind of be a weak point. There's no defensive cover here, so I'm going to have to hold on this line and this line, and hope they don't rush across. And I am going to deploy several skirmishers, which I haven't been doing previously, but I have to do in this one, because I have to have some way to plug gaps. So we're going to start the battle, we're going to pause. Devon's, skirmishers. Cabell, skirmishers. Barnes, skirmishers. Harker, skirmishers. So I think the way we're going to do this is we're going to have skirmishers on the extreme flanks. Siegfried's going to be like right there. Parker himself is going to be right here. Frank is going to be right behind them. Harland we're going to put over here with Barnes as skirmishers. Barnes himself will be right here. Cabell's skirmishers will be, well, we'll have Kemper here. Preston, Cabell's skirmishers, and then Cabell, looking that way. Preston, post, post, where will post go? Post, I guess we'll kind of concentrate artillery there. Devon's skirmishers can be up in this field, and Devon's himself is actually going to be back here, kind of providing flank guard. Supply wagon will go down here, and Adalbert... Oh no, Cromwell will go up here to guard, help with these guys' morale. And the supply wagon will go down here because I anticipate most of the fighting happening down south. Just because it seems like that's the easiest place to cross. I'm putting the skirmishers in this field rather than in woods, because in fields, skirmishers just make better use of cover, so in this field, they still get 75% cover. Well, they would have 75% cover if they were actually fully in the field. But we'll get there. It'll be okay. We're going to tell skirmishers to hold position everywhere we can. I kind of want to move my skirmishers down into this house, just so they can take pot shots at people crossing the bridge. In fact, I might put troops in this field, maybe? Nah, I'll stick to the woods. But I'm going to put Frank right down here with Siegfried. Like, right down there. Harland. See, this is what I'm worried about. This gap. This thin line here. How's Cabell doing? Ooh, only 66%. Try stepping back just a little, Cabell. Post, get up right behind him. Preston, You can shift a little more northerly-ish. Okay, yeah, 90% cover in those houses. That's nice. So Harker's skirmishers will sit here with their nice little rifles and shoot the crap out of anybody who comes over the bridge. Okay, I don't see any enemies yet, and my flanks are pretty well guarded, so I'm going to hit fast forward. We just have to hold for 3 hours. All we gotta do. Emperor can move up just a little, because we've got Cabell's skirmishers right here. Host can move up just a little. Up! Up, we see him. We got skirmishers. And we got skirmishers there as well. Holy crap, they're taking a lot of damage. From what? Oh, from Frank. And Siegfried, because they have no cover. And Harker's skirmishers. That's nice. Okay, so Union skirmishers are trying to cross the river and discovering that it's not going to be quite that easy. And routing. Yankees spotted to our left. Oh dear. I may have been wrong when I anticipated where the fighting would be. We're going to tell Kemper to run just to make sure he'll get into position in time. I'm going to put him like that. And Preston reposition a little bit. I'm going to bring Cromwell up. We may have to bring Devons up to hold this flank. More Union infantry spotted. No. Actually, just fall back a little bit into the woods, maybe. Oh dear. Don't get caught, Kemper. Please don't get caught out of position. Keep your sweet, sweet cover rating high. You need that cover rating to live. Evans' skirmishers. 75% cover. I'm looking for 75%. Schenk is Schenk is not going to like crossing this river. Yeah, get him, Kemper. Get him. Okay, yeah, Harker's skirmishers just run away. Just run away. Up, Siegfried's starting to take damage. Frank, shoot at Poland. Don't shoot at those skirmishers. A waste of your fire. Okay, we've got skirmishers there in those trees. Now the main unit. Wow, Cabell's taken 41 casualties. They must be focusing artillery on him. Alright. Yeah, Devon skirmishers, I need you to be shooting and getting kills. Because Kemper is in a little bit of trouble. Alright, Devons has got to advance. Okay, so looking at the tactical situation, I was wrong. I thought they would be crossing the bridge and attacking mainly on my right. They are not. They're concentrating their forces on my left, their right. They've got 10,000 troops almost up here. So, I have to advance Devons, and then what I need to do is I have to leave Siegfried here to hold off Bolin. I can move Harker's skirmishers up into these woods. Harker himself can hold there. Barnes, meanwhile, needs to get up around there to reinforce the north, and Barnes' skirmishers need to shift north. And I just kind of have to hope they don't push the center. Emperor, hold your ground. Oh, get him with the canister, get him with the canister, get him with the canister. Oh, Donnelly is really suffering. 117 kills. You guys need to move forward. Barnes' skirmishers, hold your position. Siegfried, hold your position. Devon's skirmishers, stop running away. Please stop running away. Okay, Donnelly's routing. Good. But I'm not sure that Kemper is going to be able to hold on anyway. Brigadier General Thomas Jackson is wounded. Crap. Cabell's skirmishers. What are Cabell's skirmishers doing way back here? Barnes, get up there. Just get up there as fast as you possibly can. Siegfried can hold this down. Siegfried and Frank will drive Bolin away, no sweat. Parker's skirmishers can hold those skirmishers down. If they stop running away... Yeah, hold. No, stop running away. There, hold. But Kemper, Devons, and Barnes have got to hold this northern flank. At least Gordon is getting the crap shot out of him. That's a major plus. And so is Bolin, because Bolin is in, like, maybe 30% cover, something like that. Oh, no. Parker... Cabell is getting absolutely butchered, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. Except, I mean, what I could do is actually... The problem is this will open him up to being flanked, to flank fire, but... Just do it. Do it quickly. Okay, the south is being held very effectively. The north is where we're having some problems. Alright, Devons, hold up there. Barnes. Cabell's skirmishers just actually reattach to Cabell. Kemper's holding Schenk. Barnes needs to advance. We're doing it. We're doing it with the help of... Holy crap, Preston. You are doing work, buddy. Frank's doing okay. Everything down here is fine. Siegfried, you do you, man. Bristow needs to get up there. Cabell, doing better since he's been repositioned. Doing better. And since he's getting shots at somebody who's just, like, standing in the river like a goober. And Post is... Wow. Okay, so Coltis is not perhaps the sharpest tool in the shed. Because really, you just should not allow this to happen to yourself. Devons has at least some cover. Devons... I want Devons skirmishers. Let me get Devon's skirmishers up this way to get flanking fire. Find that artillery that's shooting at us. Don't like that artillery. See, looking at this, I'm looking at particularly this bit right here, because they've shifted south a little bit. Or they've just brought up a whole bunch more troops. But they've got 2,000, 2,400, so 4,500, 7,700, 10,000. They've got 10,000 troops right here. Those 10,000 troops could just rush me. If they ordered a charge with every one of these units, they would overwhelm Cabell. I might rout one or two of them before they reached me, but they would overwhelm my defensive position. I would have to withdraw and set up another line like back here. And that would expose all these units as well. So really, that's probably what they should do. What I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to reposition a little bit, because it doesn't look like they're really pushing here anymore. I'm going to put Siegfried back there, Frank back there, Parker up here, Barnes' skirmishers. I'm going to advance, and Harland I'm going to advance somewhat. Oh, Beale is charging. Shoot Beale. Come on, Cabell, I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I have faith in you, Cabell. Devons, what are you doing? Okay, sure, flank him. Oh, crap. Get away, Post, get away. No, just shoot, just shoot, just shoot. Parker, run up. You gotta. You just gotta. Parker's skirmishers are gonna have to be enough to hold. Cabell. Hold your ground, Cabell. Oh. Yes, they're routing. Cabell might rout too, though. Well, his morale's still pretty high because Post is... Oh, nope, Post is locked in melee now. Crap. Oh, Bayard, wow. Alright, Post, just hold your ground. Cabell, stop. Hold your ground. Devon's is flanked. Devon's skirmishers. Flanked by artillery, though, and in 73% cover, he'll be doing alright in this exchange of fire there. We have an hour and 46 minutes. And I think we are going to do it. Parker's doing good. Siegfried is holding it down. Frank is getting shot at by people he can't see, but oh well. Schenk has charged into melee, which was a poor decision. Although Kemper... My goodness, Kemper. Kemper is suffering badly. Oh, because the division officer... Kemper, no. Kemper, fall back, Kemper. Hold in the woods, hold in the woods, hold in the woods. Barnes. Hold in the open plains where you are. I want to bring my skirmishers down to get flanking shots if I can. There's Heyman. Go after the artillery. Okay, it looks like the attack on the south has been abandoned. I have to leave Siegfried here. I just have to. But I can't detach skirmishers from Siegfried, so I can send at least some of his troops up to help. And I can move Parker forward here to get shots. Cabell's still fighting. Oh, Devon's skirmishers just run away. That's not a fight you want to be in. Hour 25. I may actually be able to fast forward again because it doesn't look like anything is really going to change here for a little while. Barnes done okay for himself. Kemper scored a ridiculous number of kills. So has Post. So has Preston. So has Cabell. Devon's less ridiculous, but still an impressive number. Yeah, this is a pretty static position until and unless Kemper just breaks under the fire. Which is very possible, considering the sheer amount of fire he is receiving. Come on, Barnes, shoot Gordon, I know you can do it. Alright, these guys have been pulling back in this direction. I'm gonna retake my line in the woods. And shift Cabell up here. Once I have Cabell up there, then Kemper can fall. Kemper has suffered 700 deaths. And remember, these are my veterans. I want to keep their stats high, so I'm gonna have to replace them mostly with veterans. That's gonna be expensive. Very expensive. Barnes, are you actually shooting? Yeah, you're actually shooting. You're getting lots of kills. Devons is winning his firefight with Donnelly. Schenk and Clusare are coming back. Up. Oh, we've got skirmishers trying to cross the river. That didn't go well for them. And Bolin is back. And Frank is running low on ammo. Very low on ammo. Oh, poor Kemper. Barnes needs to move up. Just 59 minutes and we've done it. Major Post is wounded. Oh, shoot. Dang. Major Post is wounded. I've lost a bunch of guns. I've lost a bunch of 12-pounder Napoleons from Post's division as well, which is really a shame. Alright, Cabell, fall back into a little better cover. Yeah, like 92%. That's more like what I like to see. Go harass Donnelly while he retreats. See, now Bayard is making moves as if he wants to cross the river right there, so I'm going to run Harker down here. And maybe get Harland involved as well. But overall, I think this is in the bag. The only question is... Ooh, Kemper. Kemper, Kemper, Kemper. Poor baby. Barnes of Skirmishers. Cabell. Cabell, I mean, they're rookies. I'm not so worried about them, but, like... I want to keep Kemper's stats high. And in order to do that, I'm gonna have to pay for veterans to replace most of those losses. Oh, and Barnes is getting the crap shot out of him too now because he has no cover, but... Alright, Devons, it's time for you to move forward. Yep, there you go. Ooh, actually, Devons might be able to get a really good flanking charge off on Gordon here. Charge. Yeah! Instant rout. That is what I want to see from my charges, from my melee. That is what I want to see. So I'm looking at this, and I'm considering the number of men I'm going to get back in terms of recruits. And I'm wondering whether this battle was even actually worth it. Because I've lost men, I've lost guns. I don't know that I've done as well as I should have. Okay, Devons, that's enough. Don't chase them back to... Don't chase them back to Maryland. Just fall back. Okay, well, that was a poor decision. I should not have pressed that button. That button automatically makes the unit retreat, which I was hoping would get it out of melee very quickly, but instead what it did was it actually routed it entirely, and I lost control of the unit. Oh, they're trying to cross up here now. Siegfried's still just racking up the kills. Oh! Siegfried's wounded. Dang it. See, this battle has been expensive in terms of both officers and men. And I am really starting to wonder whether it was worth it. I mean, I've inflicted a lot of casualties, but just inflicting casualties on the enemy doesn't necessarily mean a huge amount. Kemper's down to 500 and will go lower. Harker's hasn't taken hardly any damage, actually. But Siegfried was wounded and his brigade is down by 300. Siegfried's skirmishers have done zip. Nothing. We are killing a whole lot of the bluecoats. Kemper, holy crap, Kemper. They're holding on like heroes, though. That's what I need. But actually, Kemper, fall back. Barnes. Get into Kemper's position. Devons, pull up onto these woods. Skirmishers rejoin Devons. Just look at the bodies here. I mean, they're just little sprites, but look at the carnage at this river crossing. It is impressive. I've only used up half my supply this battle, so my supply situation is in a pretty good place. Now Cabell has taken the punishment. He's lost 1,000 men. Emperor lost almost 1,000 men. Barnes lost more than 800 men. Ooh, boy. Alright. We're just going to fast forward until time runs out, because I think at this point we're just going to sit here shooting at each other. Okay, that's it. We're done. So, I was outnumbered 2.5 to 1. In terms of guns, we were pretty even. I focused a lot on artillery, and it shows. Casualty-wise, I lost 4,014... Oh, I lost 14 guns. No. He lost 11,000 infantry, but only 1 gun. Let's see what guns I got back. Okay. I rescued 6 Napoleons, only 1 12-pounder howitzers. So I lost 14 guns, and I only got 7 back, which means I have to just straight up replace 7. I captured a bunch of 1855s, though. That's good. And I rescued 1,000 Springfields. So I might actually have enough guns to equip my troops, which will be nice. Yeah, Preston killed 1,600 men, Post killed 1,600 men, Cabell and Kemper were both around the 1,400 mark. Bad casualties. The Union suffered a lot in this battle. And Harland killed more than almost 750 for no losses whatsoever. Good job, Harland. I like you. Okay, well, I am going to leave this video here. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you liked this, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and more content like this will be coming to you on the regular. Thank you again for joining me, and I will see you in the next video.